Ryan.
Are you here? Hey, another one from the first floor. Hey, what is happening on that floor? Hey, the miracle floor. I just sent in the questions. Very simple questions. Coming from our last speaker, Elorm. Oh, are you coming? 10 seconds. 10 seconds. Where is she? She's coming. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6. Where is she? 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. The day he appears. Mention your phone number. No. Mention your phone number.
0504319.
I mean, you are the one verifying the number.
050431927.
Okay. Now the question. In which two languages can we find the other terms for religion? Why? 10 seconds.
The Hebrew language, and then also the Greek.
We have second test. We know you can do. Kwame, kindly do the presentation of the brand new mobile phone. Oh, come on, show some love to brand MBA, making it possible right here at the UPSA Auditorium. And second, oh, first floor. Come on. When I come back again, that'll be the brand new laptop going out for that lucky winner. Thank you. Thank you.
Up next, we want to receive the keynote speaker for this afternoon's event. And to do us the honors of introducing the keynote speaker, we want to receive the ultimate host for this event. Ladies and gentlemen, let us receive Moses B. Arthur.
All right. Awesome. Kindly take your seat and celebrate yourself. Awesome. We did it. All right. This is not my keynote, by the way, but you want to celebrate yourself for making it here today. Awesome. The person I'm about to introduce is somebody who is very, very dear to me. And though he couldn't make it here today in person because of unforeseen circumstances, he still went all out for me on this event. For those of you that follow my journey and know me, you have heard me speak about a man called Ubon King. Everything you are seeing here today, when I come and do my keynote, you'd appreciate my journey better. But there was a certain greatness in me that Ubon King called forth. And just a bit about 4 or 5 years ago, Ubon King died. And the painful thing was that I was chatting with him on December 26th, that very morning. And by evening, I saw a lot of people close to him posting dark pictures on social media. And I wondered what was wrong, only to hear the next morning that he was dead. And I just couldn't believe it because a lot of dreams were speaking about a lot of things. And Ubon King was gone. And he just went like very rough for me. I would sleep, I'd keep seeing him in my dreams, I'd keep seeing the conversations that we're having play back in my head. And it was a very low moment for me. I don't think I would ever recover from that man's death because of what he meant to me at a particular time in my journey. And when he died, I think my life was going in circles. You'd see me on social media, I was doing well and everything, but it was a low moment. I was just looking for that person who would come and help me navigate the journey in life. And so 2 years ago, I hit a moment where everything myself and my brother Oscar had done to do real estate was just not working. And it was a very low moment for me. So I went into prayer one night and then I said, God, if you want to keep me alive and keep me doing your work of impacting people, you need to bring me that person that will walk me the path of wealth. And I remember that night, I had a dream. And in the dream, I saw a man walking me on a map somewhere. And it was on the 3rd of April. The person I'm about to introduce, he doesn't even know this. And that same 3rd April, I woke up and then I saw a message on Instagram. And it was from Dr. Stephen. And interestingly, this is a man that I had been following for about 3 years at a time. And what happened was, I think he did an interview with Wodemaya, and then I got to know him. And what made me love him was that he was a pastor. So a pastor who loves business. I'm like, this is the type of person I want to be. And in my mind, it would take me maybe 20 years to ever meet him. So 3rd April, I woke up and then he had sent me a message on Instagram and said, "Hi, Moses. I see all the good work you are doing. Keep it up." More, I thought it was a scam. I took a screenshot. I sent it to Oscar. I said, "No, somebody has hacked the man's account." He said, "No, it could be real." So I responded. I said, "I'm humbled. Thank you, Daddy." Then he came to reply. He said, "I've been following your work for 2 years. And I want to tell you, I like your consistency. And here is it for you young people. Consistency is proof of mastery. Kings can tell when you are consistent. They may not reach out to you, but as you are consistent on that journey, they can tell." So he sends me that, "Do I please have your number?" And he ghosted me. So I went back to Oscar and I said, "I told you, it's a scam. They hacked the account. It wasn't the man." Guys, guess what? 2 days after my birthday, he sent me his number. And then he said, "This is he didn't even know it was my birthday, but I had prayed. And I said, "God, I needed a change for my birthday." And that was the gift. So he sent his number. I messaged him a month after on 5th of May, Kwame's birthday. We met in person, and the journey has never been the same. People, whenever God wants to help a man, he gives him a man. I don't believe in get rich quick, but I also don't believe in get rich slow. So whenever God wants to help a man and enlarge a man, he introduces him to another wealthy man. For Abraham, it was Abimelech. For Ruth, it was Boaz. For Esther, it was the king. For Moses Beata, it's been Dr. Stephen Debrah. And you see, the more I know that my future is very certain and sure. And so today he's not here, he's in Morocco, but he still went all out and shot a video for us, just 10 minutes to speak to you. And for those of you that have seen the flyer that says that we're giving out funding to 100 businesses, I sat with him on Monday and then he said, "One of the things I want to do to empower Trailblazers is I want to set up the Stephen Debrah Entrepreneurship Fund." And he said that, "I'm going to provide funding for 100 businesses between 15,000, which is $1,000, to $100,000, which is $150,000. 150,000 CDs. You can celebrate that. It's not everybody that's kind to do that." And so he says that we should put together the criteria and ensure that that is done. And that is his way of gifting us. And so he's not here, but I still want us to be on our feet and I still want us to honor him because he's very dear to me and he is such an important person. And so, ladies and gentlemen, I to you, Dr. Engineer Stephen Debrah. I call him the map. And so we want to listen to his brief presentation. And after that, I'll be here to do my keynote. Ladies and gentlemen, the map, Dr. Stephen Debrah. Please give it up for him one more time.
Hello, future leaders. I bring you greetings from Casablanca, Morocco. I would have really loved to be here in person to deliver this keynote, but I will still do justice to whatever I'm supposed to do. Let me quickly as I dive into the subject for today. Myself as a trailblazer, I would like to say a few things about myself, how I began my journey, where I built it from, and where I am today. So basically, just like any other young person, you start without financial resources, you start without support, you start without anything, but then you try to build the bridge going. I understood the system of time and the things that I should be doing. So on my way, I picked up different kind of hustle in a particular point in my life. I needed to do whatever that I can build it from a place to the other. So for those of you who are aware that I am an estate developer, I didn't start as an estate developer, but I started from a point where I biscuits, I've sold things like I've done charcoal sales, a whole lot of I have worked, as part of my hustle. And I built those bridges from that point up until I became a real estate developer. And even before becoming a real estate developer, I have to find myself in the industry that I love to be in, building from that industry, learning from people who are key in the industry so I could be able to glean from them the idea, the knowledge, and then the know-how so that I am able to help myself. So from the beginning, I couldn't afford all kinds of experts like the quantity surveyor, the engineer, the architect, and the rest of the people. So I had to learn all this on the job so that I am able to leverage on the knowledge that I have as an individual. So I'm able to build a company. So similarly, you can do the same. First of all, by getting enough knowledge in the area that you desire to develop your career so that you are able to utilize that to reduce your costs and to allow you an easy entry into that particular I am. And even now, I still have the vision of where I am headed and the things that I needed to do to be able to get to that particular point. Now, let me just make this statement that trailblazers are made, they are not born. There's nobody that is exceptional ability to be able to do something, but you will be able to contribute to your own good self, all the variables that you are looking forward to see, so that you can particular place that you want to get to, so that you are able to get to that place. Potentially in Ghana, we are very much youthful, and the country is looking forward to depend on us. We cannot afford to fail our country. We cannot not. That is why I charge each and every one of you today to rise up on your feet and begin to pay more attention to the industry that you so love and work on yourself so much that you become a master in a particular industry so that when you put that product on the table, we'll be happy and willing to offer a price for it. Now, let me just let you understand that because trailblazers are made and not born, there are four pillars that makes a trailblazer. Now, let me run you through the first pillar. Pillar number one, purpose over popularity. You cannot fight to be both of these things at the same time. When you find purpose, purpose will introduce you into becoming a public person. But when you fight to be popular today, you will lose sight of your purpose. So you have a choice to make. I will recommend to you find purpose, work on yourself, resolve things, and become a better version of yourself so that your purpose will give you the popularity you are looking for. Pillar number two, discipline over distraction. There are many times that everybody want to present himself as a finished good. You want to present yourself as somebody who has arrived. Why don't you embrace discipline and focus and build yourself so that when it comes to the point that we want to test who you are, all that we will find is somebody who is ready for the market, somebody who is ready for the next leadership position, rather than trying to distract people, to confuse people, and to let people know that you are this by which means you are not. So it's important that discipline is embraced and everyone works on himself. Now, point number three, we'll look at collaboration over competition. There is no need for anyone to compete with the other person. For instance, in the real estate space, we have a housing deficit of 1.7 million per year. How many can I build? Give me 100 units and my bounds are full. So it means that there's a need for a lot more Stephen Devrens in the system. So I have no room at all to worry about the next person who want to become a developer, but rather I should rather be a bridge to empower the next generation so that we can collaborate and build. So once we do that, we are able to share value for each other and also build a legacy for ourselves. Finally, innovation over imitation. I do understand that there is a build a new wheel. Do not reinvent the wheel. Some people say just spin it. It is great to spin the wheel, but then it will not make you unique. Your innovation will create a path for you, and then the people who are seeking value will see you to be a better proposition and come for what you are building. When you imitate somebody, you also contributing to a space, but you don't become a choice. So it's important that we put imitation beside and then we innovate in anything that we do. And that will put us ahead of the pack. So let me charge all of you in this house today that there is a lot that we are looking forward that is yet to be birthed from you guys. Let's not disappoint our country. Let's not disappoint our family. Let's not disappoint ourselves. All that we have the mind, we have the inspiration, we have the ambition, we have the drive. Let's utilize all these resources and build a better future for ourselves. God bless you.
Excellent.
Moses is ready.
No, he's not coming now.
Yes,
The
that
brass
is
band
ready.
will start first
Yes.
before you come. But he's ready.
Put your hands together. Great. Sarah, how's the experience been for you so far from morning till now?
I would say epic.
Yeah.
My expectations have been met. And during the informal session, I realized that Mr. Kusi asked some of the representatives about their expectations. And I hope your expectations have been met so far, right? I like that. Your expectations have been met. It's a great thing.
Just as she rightly said, it's been a great day. It's been a great time. We've been here for the insights and the understanding that we've been having, the experiences that have been shared by our various speakers who cut across various spheres of industry. And like we rightly said, the ball rolling earlier, it is to spark a dream in your heart. It is to ignite a certain vision in you. We have gathered here today so that we will take the future of this country into our hands. Like the various speakers have rightly mentioned, we are crafting tomorrow's Ghana today. And for everyone that is in here, we want you to be geared up for all that we have coming up. We have a host of other speakers that are coming up this afternoon that are going to be inspiring your thoughts and they are going to be energizing your visions in a unique and in a special way.
Right. So I know we are all here expecting just one thing, right?
Yes. We are all in here expectant for the next moment.
Yes.
And in a short while after this, the lights will go dim and will show you something beautiful and
Beautiful.
spectacular. Let the lights go dim. And gentlemen, let us receive the convener of this gathering, Moses A. Up.
Shall we give it up for Gigi Brass Band? Shall we give it up for Gigi Brass? We promised you guys an MBA experience. Are you not excited? Awesome. Awesome. Don't take your seat yet. Once again, let's give it up for Gigi Brass Band. Awesome. I just got done. Give it up for them. Are you not excited? For those of you who follow my journey, there's a funny thing that I say. I always say that my father in the world is Stone Boy. My blood is Bim. Do I have some Bim Nation fans in the house? All right. Before we take our seats, I want us to do something very important. Let me first start off by establishing a very important fact that trailblazers don't occur. Trailblazers rise. Trailblazers, they don't. 8th anniversary as a public speaker and knowledge merchant. No, it's not even a celebration about me as a person, Moses Biata, far from that. This event is a coronation of stars. This event, as you are gathered here today, is a convergence of destinies. For some of you seated here today, for some of you standing here today, for those of you watching me online today, it is the unfolding of prophetic seasons for you. But one of the things that I strongly believe as I prepare towards this event is that there's going to be a rise of people from today's meeting who will change the course of history. There's going to be a rise of people from today's meeting who will change the course of our nation. The beautiful thing is that heaven is watching. The untold truth is that destiny